Just kidding, I know. It's afternoon, 3:25 on a Wednesday afternoon. I'm WESH 2 First Warning meteorologist Eric Burris. A couple of minutes early, but this is the afternoon coffee talk. Take a look. There you go. Beautiful shot over at the press mound over at the Kennedy Space Center. A mix of clouds and sunshine. Nice dry conditions for us. Kind of watching that sea breeze, but that's all we've got for you. So it's a good one. Temperatures across town warming up. 93 degrees right now in Orlando. It's 93 degrees back over to Sanford. 89 in Daytona Beach. And 86 for us back over to New Smyrna Beach. So we are looking good. Temperatures today climbing into the mid-range of the 90s. It's going to be a nice and warm one, but of course, I know that's not why you're here today. You're here to check out the tropics, aren't you? I know. All right, let's talk about Lee. This is the 11 o'clock advisory for Tropical Storm Lee. Not looking great, at least on the satellite presentation. We kind of take a closer inspection. One thing that I'd like to do is follow Lee through time. So let's zoom way in, and that's kind of the overall motion of the storm system. And that's one of the initial kind of thoughts is like watching, and it's moving to the west-northwest. That's kind of what we're looking at. The forecast cone from the National Hurricane Center for Lee does bring intensification on, expecting to become a hurricane later this afternoon or this evening. Major hurricane by Friday morning, and then through the weekend, just kind of watching it north of the islands. It's going to be a strong storm. Computer forecast models showing a general west-northwesterly heading. But, watching some of the ensemble plots, it's not like 100% set in stone, but, you can very clearly see that the model consensus is pretty tight, and that's good. All right, that's definitely a good, consistent look that it moves that direction. What we want to see, though, is a recurvature. Now, looking at the latest model data, okay, let's first off, our Futurecast model, it's too far out for our Futurecast model to pick up on it. But the 12Z run of the computer forecast models, there's the GFS showing a big bad hurricane, and then Wednesday, Thursday, so we're like a week out still, recurving and staying out. No, Chris, no intermediate advisory. No intermediate advisory. It's too far out. They haven't started issuing those. But yeah, look at that. Like Wednesday, Thursday, way out there. That's the 12Z run. Here's the European computer forecast model. And again, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, recurving and staying out to sea. So it's way out there that the computer models are still showing this. And they're still showing consistency, and I definitely love that. So operational models are looking good. Let's switch over and let's look at some of the ensemble plots. All right. And there we go. GFS ensembles. A couple of members are kind of trying to sneak our direction. They're outliers, but they're there. This is the 18Z Friday timeline. So that's 2 p.m. Friday afternoon. Right? That's the 12Z run. That was the 6Z run. So the more recent runs are kind of spreading out. In other words, consistency is going away. We're starting to open up that envelope. So, we're not 100% sure of this. 12Z ensembles for the European are coming in. They're not in yet, but we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. All I will say is that there's a reason that the National Hurricane Center puts out a forecast cone that goes 5 days, because that's the consistency that we have. That's what we know to happen, okay, is that 5-day cone. Other than that, we are not positive. So let's watch and wait and track, okay? But the new ensemble members on the GFS are starting to spread it out a little bit down the pike. So we'll have to see how that plays out. All right. But we've got plenty of time to track it. But yeah, that's kind of the look from the National Hurricane Center. Still a lot of time to watch, and we're going to need that time to watch. Okay. All right. So that's the latest look at the model data. Not the best. Certainly not the worst. Like, we're still an outlier. Most of the ensemble members are keeping it off the shoreline. I'll be curious to see what the European ensembles show. All right? We'll watch. We'll update you. Okay? All right, listen, be the sunshine in someone else's day. See y'all later. Take care.